That's always missing, always broken.
Yeah. Ooh. They are literally brand new. But check it out. This will be the first time I have ever found
Fylde flips.
Good morning, welcome to the video. Today we are at a car boot sale that has just recently reopened. In fact, I think today is the first day of it reopening after the winter break. And then it was gone for many years, this one, and then came back last year. So it used to be massive. This is one where I used to come regularly. It was one of the first boot sales I ever used to come to when I was first a reseller, first getting into it. I found some really good stuff back then. Morning, buy-in please.
Buy-in,
Yeah.
if you just wait in the car park, well, you can either wait in there till 8 o'clock or drive off, because we can't, no one's allowed on till 8 o'clock.
Okay, no worries, thank you. Yeah, it's been a really nice few days here in the northwest. Summer is on its way, spring is in full force, daffodils are out, barbecues are on the go for some people. We've got a weekend away coming up soon. By the time you see this, we will have already had it just. So, yeah, it's Wales, North Wales we're going to. And there's a boot sale nearby just down the road, Rill boot sale. Not sure how good it is, but I may well go there on Sunday. We're there on holiday, so I won't be getting loads of stuff. I'm going to go nice and early, maybe do an hour and be back before the kids get up. That's the idea. I don't want to kind of... The idea is it's a break. It's supposed to be a break, but being so close, and I didn't plan this, but it was just the place that we found, an Airbnb, being so close to Rill, I figured we may as well check out the boot sale there, if it's on, if the weather stays good, which I think it's supposed to be. Morning.
Morning.
How much are your Elvises?
I did have 45 and I can do them at 35.
Yeah.
That's the lowest I can go.
No worries, they're nice, aren't they?
I love that. I've got some, hang on, I've got some more out.
What's he selling there? They're always in Fylde.
Juggling gear for?
I don't know.
How much is the picture frame?
Quid.
Good. Yeah, I'll do that, please.
Yeah.
So you kind of got down there, all the way down, and then it kind of branches off to the left here as well. Hi there.
Hiya.
How much is your
Hello.
butter, man? Is he like part of a promotion or something, was he? How much are your ceramic seals, please?
How much is the ceramic?
£8.
Right, thank you. How much your cars in there?
20p off. 20p.
Sorry,
I'll do a few, thank you.
Big one. Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry.
Mum.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. There's some things that I don't even.
Are you getting those two as well?
No,
Or?
you can have them if you want.
You sure?
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Loves
Yeah,
them.
yeah. There's loads more stuff in there, so yeah. How much on this here, mate? Sorry? £2. £2.
Just head holder. You know what?
Yeah, yeah. How much are your socks as well?
Thank you.
I got 5 as well.
Alright, I'll get them. Cheers. Thank you.
I got 5 towels. I think we wiped them out a monster truck.
Yeah. Who knew monster trucks are so popular, eh?
The figures are 20p. There's accessories in the end. Oh, sorry, mate. You. Cars are. How much are the cars? 20p. 20p.
Yeah, £5 for the box.
Babe, £5 for the box. £5 for the box. Yeah. Got that.
They're all hot wheels, aren't they, mainly?
Yeah. 6.
27.
Go on then. What's the name then? 7.
7,
Alright.
8. Call it £8.
How much on that?
£7.
And that?
They are trying to be a Batman thing. Robin. In £3 for the 3 of them. The 2 of them, sorry.
Yeah, that, thank you. And how much are your Roblox figures down there?
How much you selling the Roblox for? Dave?
Figures.
How much are the lot?
You wanting them all? And because there's the sport cars and stuff, I don't know what you wanted.
Yeah, well, all of it. Is that it as well? Is that Roblox? The little jail, is it? Or
Like
something?
jail, and then
Yeah.
the SWAT cars, the helicopter, and all the rest of the
There is some
Roblox.
accessories, guns and weapons at the end. Like.
Yeah, what about it all? And the nano figures there, and I owe you £3. Tenner? Is that?
This please.
Is that alright? So then it's like 7 for that stuff. I owe you 3, so.
Yeah, I'll put it on.
Cheers, right?
They're all just dressed 2018.
Right. No worries. How much on that?
About 5, right?
Fine. But you pens.
£2 each.
I'll do one, thank you. Morning, how much on your Minecraft shoes, please?
The Minecraft shoes, I'll be £8 on them.
Right.
About 40 quid, dude. Not been used.
Oh,
The Heelys.
what size are they?
Size
Right.
3.
3. I'll take the shoes, please. Thank you. Yeah. Will you 3 on that? About like 11 quid for the 2, maybe.
No, I don't want to let that go for too much less.
12. So,
Yeah, go on then.
thank you.
Throw it out. They're not electronic or anything, they're just
Yeah.
toys.
How much are there?
20 each. Other way. You're dead.
Yeah, I'll take them. Thank you. Haggling alert! Haggling alert! I'm just telling you now, there's going to be some haggling, a lot of it, in the next kind of 20-25 minutes of this video. Some people just really don't like it. I don't get it. It's a car boot sale. If you ask me, if you don't haggle, you're mad. And in this case, there was no prices on anything. And they were kind of clearance guys, like house clearance guys, and they just wanted all the stuff gone. The prices were good. Yes, they were. But they weren't set. And they were open to haggling. So I continued to do so. And I don't know, I feel like I've just kind of done the first edit of this video, and I am, you know, I do haggle a lot, and I know it kind of gets on a few people's nerves, but that's my channel, that is what I do, and I'm always going to haggle, I'm always going to get the best price I can, especially when it's like this and the prices are not set. So, you know, I'm buying multiple items, and they are more than happy to sell them to me for the price. At the end of the day, the agreement is between me and the person I'm buying off. It doesn't really matter what anyone else thinks. If they're happy with what I'm offering and they accept it, then that's it, if you ask me. Anyway, let's get on with it. I get a lot of stuff here from these guys, so yeah, stick around. I'm going to kind of have to edit it down quite a bit because there's just so much stuff, but enjoy. Let's go.
Yeah, go on, yeah.
How much on there? Back of the soldiers.
3 quid.
3. Yeah, I'll do that.
Iconic, aren't they? I've seen them and thought I've never actually seen a couple of them, you know.
Yeah, I think usually they're in like a white tub and it's smaller, and I think it features in the actual film, whereas this is different. I think this is one from the actual park, like Paris or whatever. How much is this picture down there? This Nuka-Cola one.
Same 3 quid, mate, if you want.
Oh my gosh, she's due the pups actually. What day is it? She's due, isn't she?
Yeah, I'll have that, mate. I don't know how I'm going to carry it, but I'll have it.
Can you get it?
Yeah, I'll grab it. If I keep looking first,
course,
and then
mate,
if I owe you 3.
Take a look at it, mate.
Is it like?
I've had a look on eBay. I think they're going for around 120, 130. Obviously, I don't want that for it, but I just don't know much about it, and I don't like messing around.
So I'm guessing you don't get the game, you just get the...
I think it's just the actual collectible.
Yeah.
Oh, you can take that out if anything's underneath it.
Oh yeah, the game would have gone in there, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Unless you can just go and buy a game.
Yeah.
And stick it on the bottom and you've got it.
Got a little map there.
I think that's what it comes with, the map, the scroll, and obviously should have been the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What are you thinking on it?
2 quid.
How much do you reckon on this then?
That without the game, 20 quid.
About 15.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. What's on the cars down here?
So obviously the bigger ones there. Well,
I think there's just one of those.
One.
Yeah.
2 quid. Them ones, 2 quid. I'll put them up to me.
6?
No.
No.
They sell loads of people first thing in the morning, innit?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, mate. I'll do them. I've just bought it, mate. Sorry. How much for that one? Do that, thank you. I better take this back, hadn't I? I won't be able to carry any of it. Yeah, I'm going to come back there. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Right. Guys, I've got so much good stuff then, and he's still got loads. I just can't carry anything else physically, so I'm dropping this back up the car as quick as I can and going back in and check this out. I don't know if this is an official thing, it's probably not, but it's just a poster. Frame's no good. Yes, £3. Yeah, that's going to go up in my stock room, which is soon going to be kind of stock, but more so a game room and testing room. Before we've even, in fact that's not going to fit like that, so I have to go to the back seat. Yeah, even if this is everything I find today, happy with that. Very happy with that. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes, you know, I think there was a boot sale recently or a day recently where I spent all morning going to like 3 different boot sales and came away with maybe about this amount, but that was, you know, all morning, and maybe I don't think the stuff I got was as good as what I've got here. So I just headed back in. They've even got a slide over there for the kids, which they never had last year, while I'm walking down the road. Yeah, the reason I didn't buy all of those Hot Wheels was because the packaging was really bad on most of them. It's been somewhere damp. So although he was giving me a pretty good deal to buy them all, the packaging was, yeah, it was bad. I think I would struggle to sell them looking like that. Definitely wouldn't be able to sell them as new. Morning. How much say?
£1.
£1. Yeah, I'll take him, please. That's one of the things I saw on my way back to the car. I don't know if there's much money in it. It's original 1991 Bandai. Hi mate, how much is this one?
£2, mate.
Do you know if it's working or?
No idea.
No, oh, it's battery gone.
That's right, it's only £2.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it for 2, thank you. Cheers.
You make money now.
Thank you.
And you're my first sale.
Oh good, good to be first one.
So, but that's the end, I suppose. I'm one of
Yeah, I think a lot of people will have gone Norcross today and then we'll come here afterwards. Norcross car beat. What's that one?
Ryan.
What's that?
£1.
Thank you, take it.
What, sorry? They're pretty basic to put on, they're easy as well.
How much are the bits in here, mate?
All the Walters, they're all
got like...
mate. They're all Walters, isn't it?
Fine.
Ones as well, mate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, see what you've got.
Yeah, they're well worth it, mate.
Will you do 3? 3 quid.
How many's there?
4, 5.
5,
Sorry,
350, mate.
Okay, I'll do that.
There's a lot of them are f***ed up about them because I've shipped them, you know, when I've been
Yeah.
transport, yeah, and they were decent, mate.
I'll do that, thank you. This one.
Yeah, there's a bit of Disney, but I know they're all in boxes, mate.
Yeah,
So,
I don't mind digging through a bit. It's all part of the fun, isn't it, right? What's that?
3 quid, mate.
3.
I think it's worth that, innit?
We do 3 with that included, isn't
Yeah,
it?
like that.
Cheers, mate.
You see stuff like that for a pound and you're like, surely.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's it. You've got to just do it, haven't you? It's like that, I mean, the packaging's a bit kind of worse to wear, but...
7 quid, do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's good for that, man.
It's just keeps
Was that on here, was it?
It's just right there.
Yeah, see, that's it. It's all like dotted around, isn't it?
Keeps bringing stuff out,
How much is that, mate?
but... 3 quid.
3. You 2?
Yeah,
It's a
quid.
bit worse. So, can I have a look at that as well, the Beauty and the Beast thing, please? Right. Cheers.
Worth 5, that mate, it was good, it was mine. I just left it in garage for months on them, mate. It's not been anymore. It's about 6 months to get back home.
What's that?
3 quid.
2?
Yeah, good.
Cheers.
What is it? Is it Yellow Disney one? Should say it behind the thing.
I don't know.
Or it might be that side.
I will get that. About 4, mate, on that.
Yeah, sure.
Cheers.
So you've got deck games.
Yeah.
You know, over around Blackpool and that anyway, you know what I mean? So
I'm only about 10 to 15 minutes.
I'll have a look when I get home, lad. Hopefully you'll rest of the stuff.
How much is the bag?
What was the other one? Did you buy the other one? No?
No, was there another one?
I think it was 4 quid, yeah, for the other. I had another one. Someone was asking me, do I have more actually?
And you're like, no. What about that?
Same, 4 quid, 8 for the pair.
That's 6 for the pair.
7 in the middle.
Okay, cheers.
Yeah, go ahead, the palm, mate. Yeah.
Thank you. £3 on them.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a full set, but it's probably close to, isn't it?
Two. Just because
Okay. No worries. Oh, yeah.
I haven't literally
Alright,
put it
cool.
out on the thing.
What is it?
I'm not done with you, so it's just
Oh yeah, they're doing them in the supermarkets, aren't they?
pounds.
Cheers for that. So I owe you 3. Still got the popcorn in that. That means it's worth more, right?
Yeah.
How much on that?
Got the real one, lad. For that if you want it.
Thank you. Got that one, mate?
Lovely.
Thank you.
You got any cats?
£2 each.
About 3 for the 2. Just because they're a bit like corroded, that's all.
Yeah, go ahead, lad. That's fine.
Give them a good clean. Cheers.
Cheers, pal.
Got bits missing and stuff. Also,
I mean, if
I don't mind spending the time to kind of glue them back on if the bits are there. I don't know.
If you want the lot, lad, £20. Obviously, you can take them. I think there's another one there and the one's out there, you know what I mean?
I think there's only 2 out there. Is there more in there? Is there?
Well, there's that one there in the box. I think they're like glass sets or Disney.
Right.
If you want, obviously that's like the same as that.
You do tenner. So
Yeah, go ahead, lad.
guys, I tell you, the boot sales like this do not come along very often. They don't. You know, the amount of good stuff I've got here for a reasonable price is amazing. Like, don't know how else to put it. Some really good stuff. A couple of things for my kids. Not just off that, like those house clearance guys, but off a couple of other people as well. Like these Heelys, Minecraft Heelys. He says that they've never been used, and I believe him. Like, they are literally brand new. I don't know if I can sell them new. Might be able to. I'll have a look. But they're a good £40. These, I'm sure these are worth loads. I got this for, was it £3, £2 or £3? I'm sure these are worth a bomb. But I think I've got this. I've got this for my son, if he wants it. Because I've been looking at getting one of them for a while. Lots of good stuff. I think there's too much to kind of really go through now. So what I might do is pick out some of the better stuff and show it at the end, a bit like I used to do back in the day when we used to go through each item and kind of talk a little bit more about it. I'll do that, not on everything, I think, because I've bought too much, but I'll pick out some of the like nicer or more interesting items at the end. We'll still have our usual music at the end with that little bit, so don't worry about that. Not that anyone's worried about that. So we'll still do that, but I'll just, when I get home, I'll put a few things out and we'll go through it. Anyway, I've not finished here yet. I'm going to go back in, have another look, and I don't know if I'll find much more here now. I'm pretty sure, yeah, kind of I've done well. A few people have done well, not just me. And Norcross. Should I bother going now with this amount of stuff? I don't need to. I certainly don't need to, but I think I will just pop my head in on the way home and see what they've got there as well. But yeah, very happy with all this, and not too many fragile things here either. Right, like at some point my battery did die, so I'm not sure at what point it cut out, but I was too much concentrating on trying to get this stuff because there's a lot of people around, so I didn't notice the battery dying. But again, so I'll show it all at the end, so you'll see exactly what I bought. We've got Disney stuff, We've even got, I'm going to show you this now, but check it out. This will be the first time I have ever found, if it's real, I'm not sure, a lounge fly. A lounge fly at a boot sale, and I paid £3.50 for it. I bought 2 items for £3.50 each. I think he wanted 8, so I got a quid off. How about that? I don't think it's legit. Oh my god, got a little teddy bear inside as well. I didn't know that was in there. I don't know. I'll have a look into it. It might just be because it looks so grubby. It really needs a good clean, but nothing that can't be. You know, there's no like major damage. It just needs a really good clean. Yeah, I just bought this for £1. It's a bit rough around the edges. Needs a good clean, but for a quid, that's proper cool. That I think. I haven't you bowls here. You got 3 of them, I think.
£1 each, £3.
How much on these?
That's the set, that's £5 that's the set. So much.
Take the plastic off if you want to see.
Oh, it's so hard. Would you maybe do a little bit less if I bought them that and the spoons? About 7. But they were 5 anyway, weren't they, for them?
Yeah,
and then
5.
6, 7, 8.
We'll make it 8 for the lot.
Ain't quite a lot.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
You want to carry your bag where you're at?
If you've got one, please, that'd be great. Thank you.
You alright, mate?
Right.
£2 for him.
2.
2, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take him. Thank you. How much on Donald?
Give me £3. Donald. 5 of them there. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
I'll move them shells out your way now.
Cheers. Senior Whippy is here. So, back to the car again. Got a few more items there. Check out that Morty from... Is that Rick or is that Morty? I've never watched Rick and Morty. Look, I had 10 quid on it originally, but it did for 2. It's Funko branded, so that should do alright. Random bits, all sorts. Got some like what I think are brand new Pearson's bowls, like old vintage bowls. Only 3 of them though. And they had a load of. I thought it was Pyrex, but it's not. It's anchor hocking, which is not as good as Pyrex, but it's a really nice design. They had quite a bit of it. So for a £5 or just under a £5, I guess, once you've factored in the other stuff I bought from them, that's okay. That's okay. We'll do okay with that. It's not. I don't usually buy anchor hocking anymore, but it's just the design's nice. There was a lot of it for a reasonable price, so that's why I bought it. So next stop is Norcross. Although to be honest, I could just go home now. I could, but I'm pretty much going to be passing it on the way home, so I may as well just have a quick look and see if there's a few extra bits, you know, we can add in. It was a bit of a struggle to get parked here, I tell you. I ended up just squeezing into a little gap. It is proper busy here, man. I'm looking down here from this angle. That is absolutely full. Don't know if that's with sellers or buyers or what, but I don't know if I've seen it this busy, like ever. That is crazy. Anyway, still no regrets about going where I went first because I got some good stuff there. So, but it's a big one here. Come on, it's going to take me a while to get around this one. Right, how much on that?
Bob. Pro.
£2.
Yeah, I'll do that, thank you. Alright.
Always wanted one.
Cheers. I like the colours, it's good, isn't it?
I have emptied out.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you got some more bits here.
He-Man.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah. Classic, eh?
People always try to make me separate it, like.
Yeah. You want it all to go with at one, do you?
Go for like 250. Yeah.
250. Yes. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Someone
Yeah, I
did came
do.
round and said, "Can you buy? Can I buy separate?" The most rarest one here is that bit there.
Is that always missing? Is it?
That's always missing, always broken.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very cool. I've got very early memories of this.
Yeah.
I don't remember ever having it though.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have done. I don't know, but I've got very early memories of this and the snake head, and I've still got him.
Yeah.
But that's it. I've not got.
The hinges are broken on the edge.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing is, most people buying it are going to buy it just to display it anyway, aren't they? So if the hinge is broke, they'll either fix it or they'll just
He loves it though.
display
He
it.
was there going, shall I take it or not? I was like, well, try it.
You just need the right person to come along, don't you, and buy it.
I might be separating, I think, or lowering the price, because I'm not going to sell it at the price.
Yeah. What's your kind of like minimum on it on the lot? Just out of interest, I don't.
Isn't it?
I'll go 180.
180.
180.
Yeah.
They are. He's had them up in his room.
Yeah.
He's had lights in them. And
Yeah.
yeah.
180.
That looks awesome. Yeah.
That's how I go.
Oh, I've seen the bit.
See, a lot of people are going to walk past and maybe not see it. That's the only thing I'd say. Like maybe put one of them. I mean, that's just what I would do. Just one of them, and then say I've actually got a whole collection. It might just entice somebody in. You know.
Yeah.
What are you going to replace it with though? What are you going to get instead?
Sideshows and
toys.
hot toys.
Right.
I've got tons of hot toys at home.
Yeah.
Loads.
How much on them? I've never sold just the cups before. Do they do alright? I know the mugs do alright.
Well, I've looked on eBay next to it. They go for around about 10 quid each. You know, 9, 10 quid each.
Yeah, they should have sauces, I would imagine, right?
I would imagine, but
because the cups.
I would sell them as spares or replacement. You know what I mean, rather than sort of. But they seem quite fashionable. 12 for the lot. On it to be sold, but can't be bothered.
You do 50 on that as well?
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, they'll do the 50 for that as well, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah, please.
Alright.
I'll give you.
Do you want to take that one back?
Cheers.
Alright, yeah.
Thank you.
Get rid of it, thank you.
I'll get him. Hi, I'm showing you had cups. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that for the set? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that, please. Thank you.
Not a pound each.
Check out that old school Brio. I don't even know what that is. What game is that? It's so vintage cool. So random though. So random. Is it all going to be in there? Let's see how much they want, shall we? Excuse me. Hi, how much is your like Brio game thing out there? Yeah.
£2, sir.
I've not. What is it? I've not heard of it before. It's almost like curling, but like in real form. If you know what I mean.
No idea. You're
For £2, I will have that, please, mate.
No problem, sir.
I'll figure it out later.
fun game.
Yeah.
Something different.
Yeah. It's old, isn't it? It's got a few years to it, I think. So.
Magic.
Excellent.
Thank
Cheers,
you,
mate. Thank you. It might be a good one to kind of get out in the garden this summer and play. It's got the old vintage Brio logo, so it's got to be kind of at least 90s, maybe earlier. Is it all there? I don't know. For £2, I ain't going to start checking it all. Yeah, but I'm back. I'm going to grab my other battery. I'm going to head back in. I've only been around about half of it. Whew, yeah, it is the busiest I've ever seen it here, like ever. Even the height of summer, straight after COVID, everything. It is far busier now than it's ever been before, which is great for everyone. And still think Windyke was the correct decision. But I guess we will never know. We will never know. But look, I've got an absolute boot full, spilling over into the back seats as well. And check these out. How cool are these? I don't know if there's like a huge amount of money in them. Sorry guys, battery went then. This is my last battery, so hopefully I don't need another one, although I do have another one at home, but 3 batteries is usually like enough. With how busy it's been today, I don't know, I'll start bringing 4 out of me. Obviously you would have seen a much condensed version of proceedings today, because I'm not going to show absolutely everything that I'm doing, otherwise it'll be an extremely long video. I'm just going to show you kind of the best bits, the good bits, the fails sometimes, and you know, bit of kind of chat and banter. I got these because I've had this one before that sold relatively okay. I think it's Grosvenor. Yeah, it's Grosvenor there. It says there. 2 of £2.50 each, which is, you know, I don't know if there's going to be much money in them, but I couldn't just not buy them. I was buying these, thought I'd get them as well. What are you doing? I ain't got nothing for you, mate. No food here, I'm afraid. He's like, please give me something. Look at him. Little guy. Got a load of these from him. Check these out. How cool are these? I don't know if there's much money in these. I've only ever sold like 2 Happy Meal boxes, and they weren't like pristine like this. They were kind of knackered, really. They still sold eventually. It took a long time. So I've not really looked into them anytime recently, but some of these are pretty good. I mean, look at this one. A collector of My Little Pony, surely is going to want this, right? I mean, there might be loads out there, I don't know. The Wombles, this is like the same as the Wombles that I got recently in a video. I got like a big bulk lot of them. This, I'm going to stick with them, help them sell a bit quicker, being, you know, maybe one of the only people, if not the only person with the box as well. It's definitely the same range because I recognise these guys, and the year is 1999, which I don't know if it's, does it say the year? Yeah, there we go, 1999 on there, so it's definitely like the right ones. The guy I bought them off is a great guy, Mick. Cheers Mick for doing me a good deal, and I'm going to see Mick soon for a bit of a bulk deal possibly. We don't know, we're going to have a look, see what he's got. He's got a lot of stuff. He's like a collector, and he's selling off a bit of his collection and all sorts of stuff, I think, including this kind of thing. This is right up my street. If you've been watching the videos for a while, you know this is my kind of thing. Anything like vintage toys, vintage food advertisements, as well as like my usual stuff, the ceramics, the cornsea, and you know, 70s, 80s stuff in general. But this is like my childhood, really. Not that I had McDonald's all that much when I was a kid, but this is, you know, I mean, look at that, Disneyland Paris. I mean, that it's pristine enough to just stick it in a frame or something, or have it on a shelf with a it'd look good amongst a load of collectible like toys or Funko Pops. That's what I'm thinking, and I may well do that myself with one or two of these, because there's some cool ones, really cool ones amongst them all. We've got all these. I remember these little masks. I remember them. I've got Toy Story one here. I've got Jess and Woody. What's she from? She was from Beezer, wasn't she? Minnie the Minx. Was that Beezer or was that Beano? Not sure. And all sorts. Beauty and the Beast. 102 Dalmatians. Disney stuff. All sorts of Disney stuff. Mulan. Mr. Men. Beano. Yeah. Smurfs. He said the Smurfs one alone. Don't know if it's this one or maybe it's another one. But yeah, the Smurfs one alone he thinks goes for about a tenner. I paid 15 for them all, so bit of an experiment. We will see. He has a hell of a lot more, so if it turns out that there's money in these, I may well buy more from him. Not done yet. Still going to go back in for another look around. I've not even been in the main field yet. I've only done half of the second field, so get back in there. A couple of other bits that I bought. A couple of bits of Tupperware. These, I got all of these for £1. I think they're melamine, but it's the vintage, like St. Michael's. Sorry about the light, it's very casting a bit of a shadow. Set of them for £1. I got a Department 56 teapot. I didn't even know Department 56 made teapots. It makes sense because they do all the ceramic buildings and that, right? So anyway, Port Merion, cheers mate for doing me a bit of a deal on the Port Merion. Some cups, paid about £2 a piece. I think that's probably about as much as you want to be paying for them, although I've never sold the cups. I've sold mugs, I've sold teapots, I've sold all sorts, but I've never sold the cups. I'm down to my last like 10 quid. 10 quid I've got left now. I'm glad I went to the bank and got more out this morning. So I'm just heading out. Got a few bits then, nothing to write home about. Everyone's starting to pack up and go right now. So I'm going to head home and I'll have a little look at some of the better items in about an hour's time. Right, it's a bit later on now and I've got everything out the car and there's a lot of stuff. So there it is. So I paid £15 for this set. Originally it had the game and an art book with it. It doesn't have them, unfortunately. It's just the statue and this very cool like map. And these seem to be going for about, what, 50 to 60 just for the statue online. And I've obviously got the box as well and this. So yeah, I think we should get that 50 to 60. But yeah, it is a very nice looking statue. Anyway, we've got a lot to cover here, so I'm going to move on. We've got some Heelys here. Minecraft, the condition of these is like almost perfect. If they've been worn maybe once or twice at the most, they look new. They look new. £8 is what I paid, and I should get at least 40 on these. And obviously the Minecraft movie has just come out on recording this, so best time to be selling them. I've got this car here. I thought it was missing Batman, but I've had a quick look and the couple I saw on eBay didn't have Batman. They just had Robin like this, so I don't know whether he goes missing easily or it never came with Batman. I don't know, but this particular model can do quite well. The prices are kind of all over the place, anything from like 15 to 30. Either way, I only paid like a couple of quid for it. So I'll give you a quick flash of what my hallway looks like right now. Yeah, God, that looks even worse through the lens than it does in real life. I've also got all this down here. There's stuff everywhere. It's a good problem to have. It is. Check out my new Coca-Cola poster there. Yeah, keeping that one. That's going to go on display upstairs. It was only £3. Bargain that, I think, for that poster. Check this out. I can't believe I've found a Loungefly at a car boot sale. I've said it before that one day maybe I will find one, maybe, but I didn't really think I ever would. But this, I've looked into it. I do think that this is a legitimate one. I do. I think it's a proper, legit lounge fly. Condition wise, it was pretty grubby, giving it a good clean, and it's cleaned up pretty well. It's a bit kind of like caved in, almost like we had to put a load of bags inside just to kind of get it back into the shape it should be. But I'm pretty sure it is legit. We like our lounge flies, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. And if it was fake, I don't think it would do this. Yeah, the nose lights up on Rudolph. But I've never had a light up one before like that. Sometimes they can light up and look really cool. This one's just Rudolph's nose. But that's another thing to tick off my kind of mental list of things to find at a boot sale is a lounge fly. And turns out he had another one. So he brought this out, and I was like, how much for this? And I ended up paying £3.50 for it. I bought two things. He wanted £4 for each. I got, both for £7. And he said, oh, somebody has just come and bought the same kind of bag, and she asked if I had any more, and I didn't think we did. And then he's obviously found that afterwards, and then mentioned it to Claire. Claire went on Facebook, and she's actually found, we think anyway, the person who has bought the other one, and she's actually put a picture up on Facebook saying, is this legitimate? The one that she's bought. Whose is nicer? Maybe hers. Maybe hers is a little bit nicer. Not sure. This one's worth about £50 to £60 new. They can go for more than that on other designs. Sometimes it's like £100 on sought after ones, and very rare ones even more than that. But this one, yeah, new at the moment, 50 to 60. Obviously, it's not new. It's a bit rough around the edges. I think we could comfortably get about 40 for it come Christmas. Probably list it way before that, but yeah, 40 come Christmas, thereabouts. Yeah, so as well as this, he then had like a load of Disney stuff, and I bought quite a few bits of it. Now, I've got these. Somebody's recently sold one of these pre-owned for about £15, and then somebody sold a pack of two like this, packaging in a bit better condition than mine, for about 25. So that should be pretty good. I only paid £1 for them. I got the Disney popcorn bucket. Claire says that this is the one that she actually, before we went to Disney, she'd seen this one and she really wanted it. They weren't selling it when we went, and I don't remember her telling me that or anything, but that's what she said. But yeah, we're not going to keep it. We are going to sell it. It goes for like 25-ish, up to like 30 maybe for it. There's not that many of them out there. As well as that one, we've got this one down here, popcorn bucket. It's not a Disney Parks one though, it's Disney on Ice. We've got that, and then Disney on Ice, Mickey Mouse as well. So they'll go together as a pair. They don't go for a crazy amount. This Disney on Ice stuff I thought was a bit better than what it is. I think I've had a few bits before. I think I've had the the binoculars from Toy Story. I'm sure I had a Disney on Ice version of that, and that did really well. And I had it in my head that all Disney on Ice stuff is really good, but it's not. I think for the pair we'll get about £18 thereabouts, and I paid about £2 each. So it's still worth it. It's good, but yeah, the Disney Parks stuff is what you want. This is like proper Disney Parks. That, and these two stitches here, I saw them and I wasn't going to bother because of how. Yeah, they're pretty grim. They need a really good clean. Really good lint roller in as well. These are worth way more than I would have thought. These are part of this kind of collection, Stitch Crashes Disney. And originally they were £27.50 each. They're no longer new. But new, they can go for up to about £45 each. So, yeah, good call on them, and thanks to the person who watches the videos who kind of pointed them out to me. I'd already seen them and I'd picked them up and I'd kind of disregarded them just because of the condition, but then she mentioned them again and I looked at them again and I was like, actually this is pretty cool looking stitch, and it's legit and everything. And I saw the price and I was like, oh right, okay, £27.50. These here, paid £3.50 for these. This one unfortunately got a little bit damaged, but I've repaired it, or Claire's repaired it. I will declare that, obviously, but I don't think it'll affect the price too much. It's all there. So they kind of like, I think these would have been sold separately, and you can just buy as many as you want to kind of make your train. There's probably a lot more characters than this. But I paid, yeah, £3.50. Southern Comfort picture. This one, if it was a bit bigger, it'd be worth a lot more. These smaller ones only go for about 15, but that's alright. I only paid £1 for it. Yeah, this here is from the original Power Rangers, 1991, Bandai. As soon as I saw it, I recognised it. They look a bit different than the more modern ones, which I see all the time at boot sales. Never seen this particular one out there before. Just noticed that. Is it missing something there at the back? I'm not too sure. But I had a quick look, and they do sell, but only for, what, 12 to 15 at the most, really, on them. But that's okay. I only paid £1 for it, so that's fine. This cookie jar here, it is working if you listen carefully. Yeah, the batteries will need changing, but I'm confident that will work once I've changed the batteries. These vary in price. This particular one in the blue kind of top, I only found one other person selling it for about 30, but theirs was new. It's old stock though, it's like from the late 90s, early 2000s. This one is seen better days. It needs a bit of a clean up. I've had worse ones though before that have still sold. Never had this particular one, this pig. Should go for, I reckon, at least 20 quid. Paid £2.50 for it. That's not too bad. We've got Rick or Morty from Rick and Morty. I should know who is who, but I don't. Whoever that one is, he's still got his tag. He's in really good condition, so I think I can probably class him as new with tags. He's part of the XL plushies, Galactic plushies range, and seems to go for, again, I couldn't find this particular one very much. Like, I found one person with one. The others all looked a bit different, but I think I can get at least like 15 quid for it. Maybe quite a bit more actually. There were a few that were going for a fair bit more. £2 on that, and I bought a large Donald Duck who's over there in the kind of, don't look at that, don't look at it, it's messy. We've got this here. This is very random. I've looked up this brand, Ale Hop. I've never heard of that before. They seem to just make watches from what I can tell. Not particularly high-end watches either. I just thought this was like different enough to maybe have a little bit of money. Tried finding this, couldn't find it. And I think we'll leave it there. I'm going to roll my end credits in just a moment. I'm going to be busy this week. In fact, I don't know if I need to like source anything else for a while now, to be honest. I got loads of stuff yesterday. I've got all this stuff now. I've got a retail arbitrage by here. That box is absolutely jam-packed full of stuff. I've got that Brio thing over there as well. We've got the whole of summer still to come, but today, I mean, I'll be surprised if I find this quantity of good stuff again in the near future. But hey, I'm going to keep going. It could happen. So that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. If there's anything about this video that you enjoyed, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you in the next one. how expensive some of the stuff was. Like there was a pack of like chunky chocolate biscuits. I think there's 5 or 6 in a pack. This is from Aldi as well. I'm not talking about like a high-end supermarket. This is Aldi. £1.85. £1.85. I sound like a Catherine Tate sketch where it ends in the dirty robin thieving.